उड़ान तभी मिलती है जब हौसले हो आसमान छूने के।
Hello, I'm Rashmi Dake, and today with us we have Mr. Sajid Ali, CEO, Little Millennium Education Private Limited. Welcome, Mr. Sajid Ali.
Thank you.
Little Millennium has 900 centers in 175 cities across India. How the journey has been for you?
We had never thought about 900, 175, all of that when we started. When we started, the sole aim was to give best possible education to children. With that mindset, the entire curriculum was drafted. We had, like-minded people coming and joining for the entire expansion. I remember when I had joined, we had only 4 schools. So I'm working here since past around 15 years. So we had 4, and we were just focused onto those 4 to give best possible education, and it expanded from there, and from one city to second, and it went on and on and on, and finally we have reached here at 900 plus centers in so many number of cities.
It's really commendable, and you must have enjoyed the journey the way you have explained it. It's really commendable. So, how do you ensure consistency in the education quality which the centers are offering?
You know what? You actually asked the right question. Consistency is something which is extraordinarily important. When we started, it was very easy. We ourselves were so much involved. We ourselves used to visit centers and monitor what's happening. But when number of centers started, that's more and more number of centers were coming in. That's when we realized it's so important to maintain the quality, and that's the reason we started having more number of people in our academic team, as well as marketing and operations team. So multiple round of trainings, all of that started happening. Lots of audits, and a complete defined structure that has definitely helped us to maintain the quality.
Very rightly said. The structure is very, very important, especially when you are spreading pan India. It is important to have that structure.
Yeah, that's very
And
important.
it's, I think, very much visible the way things are running presently. So I would also want to understand that you have emphasized that the importance of local system for replication. Can you share some examples for that with us?
As I said, training and all of that, that's like one part of it. But apart from that, it's important to have clear, defined SOPs. You need lots and lots of support from technology. So technology is not just CRM or something like that, but the entire academic support also goes through technology. Apart from obviously you need people on ground to do the training and all, but technology has been playing extraordinary important role. So that is another area. Then when we start from the day of onboarding, from that point itself, exactly defined complete standards are to be maintained, and that's how we work.
So you start from the day one till the time people are with you. That's a beautiful way of empowering people around when they are joining the community. That's very great. So leadership pipelines are crucial for the scale. So how do you groom the regional leaders as well as your regional heads, those who are working with the community?
I must say we have been slightly lucky here. All my regional heads, actually, you can say that they are internally grown. So they had joined us long back. Their portfolios were different, but we always, paid importance on continuous grooming of every possible person along with us. We have multiple round of leadership training, small pit stops, get-togethers, and we keep giving them small assignments so that they understand how to handle. When you grow, your skill requirement slightly reduces, but your People management continuously increases. The leadership plays extraordinary role. Most of my leaders are internally grown.
That's really commendable. I think that makes this place a happy place to be in. That's what I have understood
Absolutely.
from your
Yeah, I can say that.
Great. So you have seen success in tier two and tier three cities as well. So what strategies are you making you feel that have worked for you in especially when you have when you talk about tier two and tier three?
See, initially when we started, we obviously started from tier one. But then eventually, when we started growing towards tier two and three, that's when we realized that, people over there, our franchisees, our teachers, children, everyone are equally passionate. Just that they don't have as much resources available. So when we went over there, when we saw the kind of passion they have, we completely decided that we will have to go little extra in training all of that. But then we did that. We plan to have lots of our own team members in different smaller cities from where they can cater to around 100 kilometers, go visit these centers continuously, train them, audit them, all of that. But tier 2 and 3 has been really doing well for us.
So what is the secret sauce of Little Millennium's success?
Oh, this is important and very close to my heart. From day one, we are being emphasizing a lot onto the quality of education, and it naturally does it come. You have to work really hard for it, particularly when you're expanding. And you have lots of franchisees who are probably not from the same industry, they come from different walks of life. Yeah, so here it's important that we go and continuously train them. We have our marketing team, our academic team, operations team, all of them, they visit these centers every month. They do multiple round of trainings. Every now and then new modules keep coming in, so again training on them. Then they do classroom demos. They observe the teachers conducting the classes, then they sit with teachers to fine tune them, help them, all of that. This is the entire process which we compulsorily go through, and I can say that's the secret sauce of Little Million success.
Definitely, I agree to it because you are the way you have said that you've been supporting them from the day one till the time they are established in a particular city, as you are into the tier two and tier three cities as well, and
Yeah.
that's a tremendous support. And also, I would like to know now that what sets Little Millennium apart in the preschool industry?
Okay, both these questions are actually connected. The quality. If you, I can proudly say that Little Millennium today is the first choice of most of the parents. All those parents whose children were there with us, if you go and talk to them today, they'll be super happy. If you find one Little Million child standing in a group, you can easily identify and say, this child looks something completely different. And here, we keep telling our franchisees that you remember that movie called Three Idiots.
Yeah, yeah.
Amir Khan had mentioned, success के पीछे मत दौड़ो, excellence के पीछे जाओ. If you go towards excellence, success automatically comes back.
Right, very, very rightly said, and a very apt example of that movie you just mentioned. So you say that franchisees buy vision. That's what we were just discussing before we
Correct.
started.
Yeah.
So it's not just a brand that they look for. How do you communicate this vision to the franchisees?
It's a long exercise. Uh, Over a period. So see, when we earlier started, as I earlier also mentioned, only quality, right? When we started working, when people came and joined us and all of it, they also started seeing the same dream. Then after a point we realize that there is a kind of hidden core value. Hmm? And that's when we started talking about it. And then now when we meet any of the new prospect, we don't talk about finance, we don't talk about numbers, we want people who actually has same vision. Hmm? See, today if you honestly see, India actually lives in villages. Your tier 2, 3, 4 cities are like a lot. Even today, around 70% of our Indian population is in villages. Yeah. Here, it's important that you give that kind of inequality over there. And when you go and meet them, uh, if they also start clearly seeing this, because into smaller places you don't have too many number of opportunities, and by chance if you have people like-minded along with you, they can build it. And that's how we kind of
I would like to add here that log jeete gaye aur कारवां बंधा गया.
in fact, I'll say उड़ान तभी मिलती है जब हौसले हो आसमान छूने के.
Wow, that's very, very true, definitely. हौसलों की तो बहुत ज़रूरत है. And here at Little Millennium, you are supporting them, you are empowering them. So that's really nice. Tremendous. So, over to the next question, which I would also want to understand from you, that as you just said that you have been supporting your franchises from day one. And what is next for Little Millennium? How do you plan to deepen your impact?
See, today, if I see, India needs a lot of education for children. And it's very very important that how you nurture a child. This age is really important. Children at this age are like clay. Whatever ways you mold them, they will become like that forever. This foundational years education is important, and that's the reason we feel it's important as a duty, as a CSR activity as well. It's important for us to reach out to every single child of this country. And that's where we feel that today where we have 900, very soon we want to be at around 1500 and then 2000 schools, going to every smallest place, and making sure we give best of the education. uh, Year on year, if we can have at least around 1,50,000 children, 2 lakh children, that's where we can bring some difference. That's what we
That's
aim
an
for.
amazing thing to say, and I really wish that Little Millennium may fulfill all the dreams which you are looking at. And I can see the way you're working towards it. It's definitely going to. It's not that it cannot be achieved. So kudos to you and your team for doing that.
Thank you.
So, what advice would you give to other educators or entrepreneurs, those who want to enter the industry?
See, as in, be it an educator or be it any entrepreneur, it's really important that you stick to the core. Whatever services you're offering, uh, you have to do real justice to that. You make sure that best of the quality is being delivered. Along with it, you alone cannot build a business. You have to have your people along with you. You have to make sure that you train them well, you handhold them well. It's always been said that if you handhold a person for 6 months, and not leave his hand for 6 months continuously, he'll become half clone of yours. Yeah. So many a times I come across lots of discussions where people say hire the best. It's really difficult. And if you hire the best, then you'll have to pay that kind of salaries also. Instead, hire someone with the right attitude, handhold that person, invest lots of time on your people, and they will give you results. So two things: people and the product. You have to just focus on these two things.
So I believe that that's what shows in Little Millennium, as you mentioned yourself, that you are the one who joined earlier and you are here with almost now 15 years plus with
That's
Little
right.
Millennium.
That's
So
right.
that shows the stickiness of the way things are working out in Little Millennium. It's
Yeah.
really great. And as we just were just talking about that you were supporting franchises from the day one, and you are continuing till the way the time they are settling down and feeling comfortable. And what, as you said, that for next Little Millennium, you're planning to expand into your three cities as well. Any one core value which you feel is very important when you were selecting the franchises?
Oh, this is again one thing which we can continuously keep discussing internally. Not easy. When you meet someone for the first time, discuss, it's never that easy to understand whether this person can be the best person. But more importantly, is from day one how you set right expectations along with that person, how well you train them, how well you handhold them, how well you make them see the right vision, you know. And while recruiting, we normally say we don't sell, we recruit. While recruiting people, it's important that you recruit on the basis of vision and not for the business. If we can do that, then all that difference comes in.
Very nice, very beautiful way the way you put it. So thank you so very much, Mr. Sajid Ali, for being here today and sharing amazing things and amazing thoughts, as well as showing us the way how Little Millennium is planning to expand Pan India. Wishing you and your team all the very best. Thank you so much for being
Thank you
here.
so much. Thank you.